What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. It's Afzal and Aki back again. We're driving home now from Gravesend, from Punjab United. Unfortunately, the FA Cup game didn't go the way we wanted it to go. Aki, what's your thoughts on the Punjab game?
I didn't watch it clearly. I didn't watch it properly. But I mean, look, you win some, you lose some.
That's it.
And it's just one of those. You will get decisions put your way. You will not get decisions put your way as well. I mean, it's for and against, and you just got to accept it. You know what I mean? And what happens in those 90 minutes happens in those 90 minutes. After that, you move to the next game. That's how it is.
Yeah, that's it. You move on to the next match. Look, congratulations, Corinthians. You're in the next round of the FA Cup. Obviously, Punjab can now focus on the league and whatever other trophies they've got going on. But yeah, it's just one of them things, man. Like you said, it is what it is. We keep moving, we keep going. But I mean, we drove down Saturday morning. There is absolutely no game day vlog because I don't even think we were awake for most of the game. I know I wasn't like, anytime I sat down I was like, I could close my eyes right now. But we're driving home, we're about 2 hours away from home, 2 hours away from the Liverpool game kicking off. We may or may not make kick-off, but it is what it is. What's your predictions?
We're going to lose.
We're going to lose?
Yeah, we're going to lose. Yeah, we're going to lose.
What are you thinking of Arnie Slot so far?
You know what? I'm not going to say I've been impressed. But he's getting the results. He's the only manager to not have conceded a goal. I know it's 2 games, yeah? I know what people say, oh, it's 2 games. Like, let 10 games go by, whatever. But to be honest with you, yeah, he's won both games.
Yeah, he's made a bright start.
And he's not conceded a goal. The thing is, for a new manager, the best thing you want to do is to have a good start. And that's how it is. You want a good start to the season, that's what he's got. He's not been, to be honest with you, he's not been backed in the transfer window. He's got Chiesa who's not going to play today, which is fine.
That's the only signing they've made, isn't it?
Yeah. I think they made a keeper signing as well.
Yeah, but he's gone back on.
He's gone back on loan, yeah. But obviously, like, when Ten Hag come in first season, it was like a good start. Okay, we might have the thing where, oh, United never make a good start and stuff, but we can't go by that thing. You have to make changes to.
It seems like Man United never get a new manager bounce.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
But does a new management bounce only work during the season, not the start of the season?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, look at Ollie. Ollie got it.
You cannot say a new management bounce at the start of the season because they've got the pre-season.
Yeah.
I said it from the start when Arnie Slot was going to come in that, you know what, everyone was like, Liverpool are going to suffer, they're going to go back, and this and that. You know what it is. You need to understand Liverpool. They have got a football structure. They've had it for years. They will not jump on any.
Thing is, even though the guys left, the same guys came back.
Yeah.
So it's, in a way, you were gone for a year or 2, but you're back doing what you were doing anyway. So there's not much of a disconnect.
You know what it is? Liverpool, they're not gonna just go for anyone. Yeah, they might get hit on the head with one person saying no. Apparently, Alonso was their number 1 manager choice.
Yeah, well, he said he wanted to stay at Liverpool.
Ruben Amorim said no. Then they went for Arnie Slot, which more or less last resort. To be honest with you, it's not a bad shout. Yeah. Now, I forgot where the tweet is, who's tweeted it, but this is a must-win game. I don't care if it's a 3rd game. It's a must-win game for Ten Hag.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, it's Man United, Liverpool.
Yeah.
No matter what.
If you look at both managers, yeah, they're both Dutch.
Both bald.
They're both bald. And to be honest with you, Ten Hag compared to Arne Slot has big reputation when he came from Ajax to United.
Yeah, I didn't know much about
Yeah.
Slot. I only knew obviously winning with Feyenoord. But one thing I'm really surprised at, obviously this has been mentioned in the Discord a lot. Salah, Trent, and Van Dijk. Yeah, Salah, Trent, and Van Dijk. They're all coming up to their final 12 months of their contracts. Obviously, rumours Salah could go wherever, Saudi, whatever. If he does leave, Trent probably Madrid. Van Dijk, who cares? Do you know what I mean? But there's all these rumours flying around. I'm really surprised FSG and Liverpool didn't cash in on them three and go for Gertruda, Hanko, and Jimenez from Feyenoord.
You know what? Maybe they're not the targets.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, because they were Slot's main boys back in the Feyenoord squad.
Yeah.
I thought, maybe that. Obviously, Gertruda's gone to RB Leipzig.
Yeah.
Jimenez nearly went to Forest.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone went in for Hanko. But I thought them three is it's 3 in, 3 out in a way. But then I saw Goldbridge said something, and you know what? Listen, people hate on Goldbridge. People say, he's this, he's that, he's not a United fan, whatever. He's a fake fan. 99% of the people that hate on him are fucking jealous. I'm no Goldbridge fan. He's no Goldbridge fan. We're no fans of United Stand, but he smashed it.
What do you mean I'm not a Goldbridge fan? I didn't say I'm not a Goldbridge fan.
Well, I'm not a Goldbridge fan.
Fair enough.
No, but what I'm saying is, the people that hate on him,
Yeah.
they hate on him through jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was something that came out the other day that the Daily Mail did an article on how much money United Stand made last year. Guess what?
Yeah.
You know the journalist that did that, or the editor that did that, they'll never earn close to what the United Stand earned last year. And you know what? Fair play to the United Stand for that.
Yeah.
You've got to give credit where credit is due. This whole bollocks of, he's a Forest fan, he's this, he's that. It's tribalism, it's bullshit. Move on with your life. Yeah? If the guy wants to be a Man United fan for real or for money, does it really affect your life? It doesn't affect my everyday life when I
Can we
watch
just move on to United, please?
Yeah, but this is where I'm getting. So what he said about Arne Slot was, the fact that Liverpool have done pretty much nothing in this window. It's the best thing they could have done, because in a way they've given him Klopp's team, and essentially he's got a free pass for a year.
You know what? Arne Slot does way better than Ten Hag this season.
As in what? As in
Overall.
what Ten Hag did in his first season, or what they both achieved this season?
I'm just saying it.
No, but are you
Bookmark it,
talking?
record it,
No,
pin
but
it.
what I'm saying is, are you talking about Arne Slot's first season versus Eric Ten Hag's first season?
But pull it whichever way you want.
Or are you
I don't care.
talking this
Pull it
season head to head?
Pull it whichever way you want. Yeah. But pull it whichever way you want. Arne Slot does way better than Ten Hag.
What's the thought process behind it?
It could be Ten Hag's first season. It could be just this season itself. Any way you want to pull it, Slot does better than Ten Hag. Pull it.
Okay. Another new manager in the Premier League I want to ask you about. Now that we're talking about Arne Slot, Enzo
Maresca.
at Chelsea, yeah.
I think Chelsea 1-0 already.
Currently they're 1-0 up. Nico Jackson scored. Chelsea have got about 50 odd players on the books. Signed Sancho the other night. Enzo Maresca made a comment the other day that I thought is going to get him sacked, because Todd Bowley's a bit of a flipping nutter. And it was basically, when that thing came out about all these players are training separately, all the players that he didn't want, and he turned around and said, I'm just doing the best for the senior team, the 22 available, whatever it is. I thought, I don't know, something in me was like, Todd Bowley's not going to like that, or Todd Bowley, do you know what I mean? The fact that he's just going out there buying players left, right and centre. I don't know. Obviously, he's also had a relatively good start at Chelsea.
Yeah.
But at Leicester, he had a great season. At one point, I think they were nearly 20 points clear, and they almost bottled it. They let that go. Now, Enzo worked under Pep directly at Man City, right?
Yeah.
So you've got to think, I know you were saying before, there's something about that relationship day in, day out, that word of advice, that learning tree basically, innit? Like Ten Hag was second team manager.
Hold it 1 second. Manchester United, so this is from Felix Diaz. Manchester United have joined the race for Franco
Mastantuono.
Yeah.
Yes.
After Real Madrid, sorry if I couldn't get it right, I'm literally half asleep. After Madrid decided to back off.
Adrian Varela knows that.
Back to your story.
Yeah. Yeah, anyone who's not checked out the Adrian Varela?
We haven't slept this time.
Yeah, whatever. The Adrian interview, check it out. Amazing guy. It was when we were in Lahore, I think, for the PFL. But back to my story. Obviously, as I was saying, Enzo was that number two to Pep. He's the assistant manager. He's the direct second in command. He's learning day in, day out tactics, any number of advice. So you know all these little things that someone needs. Whereas Ten Hag was the second team manager, so maybe he's not seeing as much of Pep as Enzo did. Do you know what I mean? And I think you made a good point there.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I understand it when you say it, and like,
look, Munich manager was Pep Guardiola.
yeah, he was Ten Hag was second.
Ten Hag was a Bayern Munich second team manager or something like that. You will see eye to eye, but like not eye to eye in terms of fallouts or whatever. When it comes to coaching and learning and experience and stuff, you will see each other, but not that much in terms of you've got the manager and assistant manager. If you go back to Patrice Evra's overlap with Gary Neville, Rooney and Ian Wright and Keane, yeah, Evra made a good point in terms of the difference between the 08 final, 9 and 11. Carlos Queiroz. Anyone that not watched it, watch it because he dropped some bombs as well.
Former assistant manager of Man United.
And he's the key. Now, I do get it because 08, everybody even said it. He goes, he was in his ear, etc. Blah, blah, blah. In a way, if he wasn't there, we would have lost. Or 9, he wasn't there, we lost. Or 11, not 11, he wasn't there, we lost. Simple as. Now, Fergie even said it as well. So Alex, he goes, the difference was Jesus Park. He's the manager. But he's not going to probably see it from Carlos Queiroz' point of view.
Yeah.
If Carlos Queiroz was in 09 or 11, he could have said to Fergie, you know what, you need to start Park. That would be the difference. Not Park playing, but the advice
Just
that
put him on Messi.
Carlos Queiroz is saying, look, you know what, you have to play Park. Simple as.
Yeah. Stick him on Messi.
Yeah.
Messi won't get the ball.
Now, going back to Enzo Maresca, you know, because he was assistant coach with Pep Guardiola, like, I watched Leicester last season.
I was impressed.
Half of the games. He's got us out of play. The only difference is the drop off. Chelsea might experience it. Now, a big difference between Chelsea and Leicester.
Quality.
He might not experience it, but he might do. Yeah? But
He's also got a
right
bigger
now,
quality of players to pull him through it.
But right now, Chelsea have got some top quality individual players. Yeah? They will take a few games to gel. Not an issue. Yeah? But I told my cousin who's a big Chelsea fan, that once Enzo once he settles in, team settling in a way Chelsea will be unstoppable. Yeah? It's just that little fall off that Enzo might basically experience. That's all it is.
But he's got to come through that as a new manager, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
And I think the other thing to your point there about not seeing eye to eye, it's not even that, it's when Pep had a match day, Ten Hag wasn't there.
Yeah.
Whereas when Pep had a match day, Enzo was there every single match day.
Yeah.
So he's learning sort of the in-game management.
Look at Arteta. Arteta was there every game.
Yeah. And I think when you look at that and you think about Ten Hag gets criticised a lot for his in-game management, his timing of substitutions. No, that's to me. I'll read it in a bit. Harps, if you see this, I'll reply later. But yeah, so all this sort of stuff, and it makes sense now. when people say that, like, I understand Evra's point about Queiroz wasn't a great manager because he didn't have someone else with him. Maybe he was better as the second.
He's a better assistant manager.
Yeah, he's the better second centre.
And you know what? To be honest with you, that's just how it is. Managers ain't gonna be great managers, yeah. Like I said it yesterday to you, yeah. Hans Flick isn't a good manager. He's similar to Zidane. He had a good team like Zidane.
He was the right man in the right moment.
Yeah, it was a good team for Madrid. Zidane come in, he smashed it. As simple as Hans Flick. He did the same thing with Munich. Good team, smashed it. Yeah, that's all it was. Any team in that sense with that space is gonna smash it. Went to Germany, flopped.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. He had a great squad.
Like now Alonso, he got managed by a lot of different really good top class, world class managers. Yeah. I think this is his first full season at Leverkusen, wasn't it?
First or second?
I think it was first full season. I think he came halfway through. I think.
Maybe.
I think I'm not too sure.
Well, obviously went undefeated.
Yeah.
Won.
And he smashed it. Now it's harder to.
Did they win the German Cup?
Yeah.
So they won the German Cup. Obviously, unfortunately, lost the Europa League or Conference League final, whatever it was.
Did they?
Yeah, they lost it to Atalanta.
Oh yeah.
Because Atalanta just undid him.
Yeah.
They knew how to play against him. And Atalanta's manager Gasperini, he's solid.
But you know what? With Alonso, it's hard to defend the title, which is now like he's lost his game yesterday.
No, they came back.
They lost.
Did they not come back and win it 3-2?
Well, yesterday they lost.
I'm sure they came back. Someone in the Discord said they came back. Have a look. Well, yeah, you're right. Defending it.
Yeah, they lost 3-2.
Oh, they lost 3-2.
Yeah,
okay,
they lost 3-2 to last week. At home as well.
So the run's over.
So, exactly. Now, it's getting harder for Alonso. This is where he's getting tested as a manager.
He's got to prove himself now.
I'd mention to him, Motta for me, Thiago Motta is way better than Alonso in terms of style of play. Now, it's not because of he plays three at the back or whatever. It's not even the fact that he was manager at Bologna. I started watching him. You know, Thiago Motta, for me,
very underrated player, man.
Yeah, but you know, I'm going back to Tej. I'm so drunk. You know what? Look, I'm going back to the Real Madrid days when they had Guti. Yeah.
What a player.
Thiago Motta, for me, when he was at PSG, he was at fucking Barcelona. He was a baller. Yeah, he was a baller. He had all those managers with him, smashed it, everything. When I think he became, the academy manager for PSG. When he was there, his style of play showed the kids, and there's a lot of videos going around that he implemented that the manager of PSG wanted to try as well. He tried it for one game, he lost, he couldn't do it. Yeah, and
obviously different style of different players.
I think the reserve team tried it, they lost as well. Only Motta can do what Motta can do. He took it to Bologna, smashed it.
Well, that's it. It's like not everyone can Pep ball. Yeah. You can do different variations of tiki-taka, but not everyone can play the way Pep plays.
And now he's at Juventus, everyone's saying he's doing really well. I'm not surprised.
Do you think we see him in the Premier League?
No.
Yeah, I reckon 1-2 years at Juve and maybe Arsenal can call in or something?
I think from Juve he probably goes to end up probably Barcelona, but only if Barcelona's
they need to
financial status gets better.
They need to figure out how to pay him first.
In a way, I can't see him at PSG, but I'm not too sure. But right now, Juventus is the right move for him.
One thing about these new managers, right, and what you just said there, like obviously about Queiroz being like a better assistant manager. You know when we've started the dugout at Punjab?
Yeah.
We see things that Chippy might not see. We see things that Jason might not see. We see things that Palm might not see or Jindy might not see. Because obviously, you can't not everyone can see all of the things all of the time, right? Like, Jindy might miss something, Chippy might miss something, Jason might miss something, and you can see it sometimes. Like, little that someone might not pick up on. And it's just like, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
What you're saying in terms of Quiros could spot X, Y, Z. And maybe Enzo's the same in that he learnt directly from Pep.
Yeah.
Will he need as much time and money as Arteta needed? I don't think so.
You know what it is? You know the difference between Arteta, yeah? I'll be straight with you. He seems like a good manager, knows what to do, how to do it, and everything, yeah? The only thing is, if it was a different club, he would have won something.
What? Different than us?
If he was at a different club, he would have won a title. Not a title, but a trophy at least.
Well, he won the FA Cup
Yeah, but
twice.
that's it. Yeah? That's it. He's won twice.
I'm sure he's won 2 FA Cups with Arsenal. Or he's won 1 as player, 1 as manager. But I'm sure it's managerial wise, it's 2. Because he won it back to back.
Let me check it out.
He did COVID. And then he did 1 more.
Once.
Okay, what?
As a manager once, and he's won the Community Shield twice. Now,
So he's done it twice at Arsenal, once as player, once as manager.
so for me, like I said, and you know what, I will go that far. As a manager, if it was a different team, Arteta, he would have won the league title. Yeah, there's something about him that's not, or maybe it's just Arsenal that's not giving him that little push.
Well, they've been close. They
bottle it basically.
Yeah. But
So I don't know.
for me, I think they needed a number 9. They needed to
Yeah.
go get.
You know what? Even Chelsea. If Chelsea or Arsenal get a class number 9, yeah, they went to the table easy.
I don't think Chelsea need any more players, bro.
No, Chelsea. Look, if Chelsea get a proven number 9 that will bang them goals, they went up the table.
I reckon they get Osman in January.
Exactly.
I reckon
If they
they'll
get
put
Osman, bro, that team is balling.
But I don't see the hype with him.
No, I know, but
Like,
That's
but also they've got. Don't forget, you've got something like 25 or 28 players registered for the Premier League.
yeah,
Then Chelsea's problem is they've got another 20 players just sat around doing nothing.
yeah.
So what do you do? Like, there's a thing to be said about a manager doesn't know his best team, and that got thrown at Ten Hag a lot. Ten Hag doesn't know his best 11, which I thought was unfair, because I thought when that was getting branded about, half the squad was injured, so he had no choice but to play the 11 he played, right? I mean, you can say, oh yeah, he could have brought in Toby Collier or Haraami or Shea Lacey.
I'm gonna spin this question to you. Yeah?
Go on.
For Ten Hag to fail the season, what needs to happen to him to fail?
Okay. I think anything below top 4 is failure.
Okay, before October and November.
Well, October's on the corner. So should we say January? Or you sat on November?
November, December.
Alright, okay. So by sort of halfway through it, I think he needs to be in and around the top 4. And when I say in and around, I don't mean he has to be 6th. I mean, if he's 6th, there needs to be 1 or 2 points in it.
Newcastle 1-0.
Who scored?
Harvey Barnes.
Smashed it. Oh, he's on my fantasy team. Who are they playing? Spurs?
Yeah,
Are they St James's?
yeah.
That'll be bouncing. But yeah, for me, he has to be in and around the top 4. He has to be in the top 4, or he's got to be like a point outside. He's got to be close. We can't fall off. We can't start slow. Like, things, it's got to be different this year.
If he loses today, does that put a lot of pressure on him?
100%. 100%. Because not only because it's Liverpool, but don't forget, he's not got a new contract.
Yeah.
He got a 12-month extension. So I don't even think the board fully back him.
Yeah.
We all know, everyone knows our thoughts on that, and potential managers that could come and go.
Okay. All these theories of him getting sacked and Drew taking over as interim or whatever, what's your thinking behind that?
I think there's truth to it. When Ruud van Nistelrooy turned down a managerial job at Burnley, fair enough, it's Burnley. But when he turns down the managerial job, the number one job, to come and be an assistant manager at Manchester United, and Rene Hank was a manager and he became an assistant manager, and basically we've signed about four managers and four assistant managers this summer. Is what it seems like anyway. I think there's truth to it, because Ruud is he's another manager that was on the rise. So to me, it seems you get Ten Hag out, you put Ruud in as interim for a bit. If he does well, you give him the job.
Do you think?
I can see a Solskjaer situation happening.
Do you think? Now, how do I phrase this? With Ruud, yeah, do you think Ineos pushed it to get him to the door, or was it Ten Hag?
I don't know.
Because I can't see Ten Hag saying...
The thing is, you can easily say it was Ten Hag, because guess what, they're both Dutch. But we don't know today, have they ever had any conversation?
Look, I'm going to put it this way, yeah? I can't see Ten Hag saying, yo, Ruud, come to Old Trafford, yeah? When I get sacked, you're taking over.
Yeah.
I can't see...
For example, the Glazers saying to Sir Alex, can you make the phone call? Not that, I think Sir Alex would be involved, but do you know what I mean? I can see it coming from higher up, is what I'm saying.
I don't agree with that.
Why?
You know why?
You don't think it was Ineos or like someone higher up that made the move? That's what I'm saying, it's somebody higher up, not necessarily Sir Alex or the Glazers, but it was somebody above Ten Hag that made that move.
For Ruud to come in?
Yeah. That's what I think.
No.
I don't know.
No. I think Ruud went to Ineos and said, I want 2 new assistant managers. These are the names that came to the door. Now, Ten Hag's thinking isn't, okay, I'm going to get sacked, Ruud's going to take over.
Yeah, he's thinking
for the future. He wants success, he wants trophies.
Ruud's a prolific striker.
Yeah.
Let's stick him with,
Do you know what I mean?
Rasmus and let him train him.
For Ruud right now, yeah, this is experience.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Similar to Maresca in a way.
Okay, Burnley, he didn't want to go Burnley for the manager job and etc. That's fair enough, yeah. But Ten Hag, we said, look, you know what? Give me at least a year or two, yeah, or a year and a half, and get some experience on my belt, and you can take over. Like Van Gaal with Ryan Giggs, yeah, for a few games or whatever, and then for the whole season. Do you know what I mean? Like it was up there.
Well, I think that was originally the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. It failed.
And then Giggs to take over, but obviously it failed. But the only situation for me is Ineos said, yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't think Ineos are going to be thinking.
In half a mile,
I don't think Ineos are going to be thinking, you know what, okay, now that Ruud's in, we're gonna, if we get rid of him, we're gonna go for Ruud, whatever. Ruud might not even want the manager job, interim job.
He might not.
Do you know what I mean? Ruud's not going to be thinking, okay, when this fucking Baldy goes, I'm taking over. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be in the hot seat. I don't think Ruud wants that pressure in terms of the change. I can't see that.
Continue on M6 for 23 miles.
We're going on that one, love.
Yeah. I'm just thinking which way you're going. But then that way is 3 minutes slow, isn't it? But I don't know, look.
I'll be honest, I didn't want to be at the top.
This
In half
this
a mile,
theory,
merge onto
yeah, this theory of Ruud taking over whatever, I don't believe it. I go back to what I said. I think the Southgate is still a strong choice.
Southgate's still in the picture.
Unless
I don't disagree with it, because now it's even easier, right? He's not got a job at all.
Yeah, I know.
And obviously the links are still there.
Yeah.
The one that I never really gave any real consideration to until I knew the links were there, but
You know what?
Graham Potter.
Just look at it this way, yeah. 2 of the guys who are really close to Southgate, yeah, they travel everywhere together.
What do you mean?
For United, the 2 guys who are really close to Gareth Southgate, they travel everywhere together. Everywhere. They literally
Ashworth
like
and Wilcox.
No. Ashworth and Brailsford.
Oh,
They
okay.
travel everywhere.
In 2 miles,
Yeah?
junction 20. Take
Now, I'm not saying, they're already planning for the future and etc.
They might be, you never know.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, yeah,
I think they are. They'd be
They-
stupid not to be.
like, they're really close. I'm not going to push that boat in terms of I've got a monetary agenda. So look, I want Ten Hag to do well.
Regardless, bro, you're gonna get told you got an agenda.
Yeah,
do you know
I
what I
know.
mean?
But I'm not going to look. I want Ten Hag to do really well. Yeah, I want him to do well. But for me, I think Ineos in a way made a decision that did it in a way, like okay, they fucked up Ineos. Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
By keeping Ten Hag, in a way they fucked up. Yeah,
They let pressure get to them once he won the FA
yeah,
Cup.
yeah. And I think it goes back to what everyone was saying as well. Like obviously the fans' reaction and all that kind of bullshit, the Greenwood one and all that. Now De Zerbi even goes back, but Mr. Greenwood, he goes, "Oh, we don't look at the personal side to it. As long as he performs on the pitch and gets his goal, that's the main
That's what we
thing."
care. And the thing is, this is one thing that I think about the Greenwood situation. You're telling me, right, if he comes on against Man City, right, we're 2-0 down.
Look.
Right, hang on, let me give you a scenario. Do you remember when Pogba like ran the show and we came back and we stopped City winning the league?
Yeah.
Let's say we're 2-0 down to Man City. Man City are on course to win 5 in a row. Yeah? And we've got flipping Mason Greenwood comes on, bags a hat-trick second half. Yeah?
Yeah.
You think them 76,000 fans aren't going to celebrate that?
Obviously,
Of course they're going to
they
celebrate.
could have celebrated.
You've just
Bro,
beat Man City.
A goal to goal.
I mean, Thomas Partey scored against
Yeah.
Arsenal. Arsenal still celebrated.
They're not going
There's
to.
allegations there, but
They're not going to.
let's move on from that
Yeah.
because
Let me just.
we're talking about Man United.
Let me just mention. This is related to Man United as well. Look at Anthony. That was close. Why stupid guy, man?
Idiots. This guy's trying to put it as well.
Anthony, yeah. All his allegations of abusive and all that kind of stuff.
Well, apparently
Yeah.
that's all gone away now.
Yeah,
It's all been dealt with.
It's gone away, dealt with, whatever. He still comes on.
But
Whatever.
that's what I mean. Where's the reaction against him?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
Like, it's
if anyone wants to hit back at me, go for it. I'm not asked. Yeah. DM me, email me, text me, call me.
you get enough DMs.
Yeah.
as it is.
Do you know what I mean? But like, if you're gonna do one player, do another player. as
Yeah,
well,
you,
please.
you
Yeah.
it's,
Don't be a hypocrite.
you've got to hold everyone to the same
Yeah.
standard.
Don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a dickhead.
Don't pick and choose.
Just yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Because the thing is, right, let's say it's not Man City, let's say it's a Champions League final. Greenwood comes on, scores as the winner. You think fans aren't going to celebrate? You think fans are going to care?
Thomas Partey scored. Was it
Yeah.
last week?
He scored last week. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
All the fans was cheering. What about his own or rapist and all that kind of shit?
Yeah, what about the agenda there? Like, but this is the thing, like, they get on the Greenwood thing. Yeah, whatever happened. Personally, I think the Glazers fucked it.
Yeah.
Because I think the Glazers did plan to bring him back,
Yeah.
and then
No, but I think
the statement about the statement about the
I-
statement about the
it's
statement.
sponsors, isn't it?
Yeah, well, obviously sponsors pulled out. And,
Because if you look at, well, if you watch Patrice Evra again,
what did they talk about Greenwood?
they didn't talk about Greenwood. They talked about what was it now? They didn't talk about Greenwood. They talked about something else, and because of the sponsors, they didn't go ahead with it.
Ah.
You have to keep the sponsors happy.
Yeah,
That's-
that's where a
It
lot of your
doesn't
money
matter
comes from.
how it is, and that's what Evra was relating to.
Yeah.
Like, when I tell you he dropped some bombers, bro, you need to watch it. You need to watch Patrice Evans overlap. And Evra, if you listen to this, yeah, hit me up. Trust me, I got you, boy, man. I got you.
Yeah, we need Uncle Pat on the pod.
But this is the thing. Even he doesn't blame Pogba for the failure. Rudy even said it. It's not Pogba's
It was
fault.
never Pogba.
It was United's fault. He goes, it was the entourage, United's entourage, it's all that kind of
Okay,
stuff.
let me just let's park that there a second. Paul Pogba, yeah? I believe Paul Pogba on his day is one of the best midfielders in the world. And we saw that Man United, we saw that at Juventus. At Juventus, he had guys like Pirlo, Marquisio, Arturo Vidal. You know, name them, he had them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came to United, he was the main man. Obviously, he had Matic, Herrera, Bruno Fernandes, you know, all these lot around him. not quite the same caliber, but still great characters. Now, we repeatedly heard, you've got to unlock Pogba. You've got to unlock Pogba. You've got to. I don't believe that you have to unlock any kind of player. I think a good player, if you let them play, can play. Now,
You know who would have been ideal for
our
Pogba?
good mate, I'm coming on to this, PC,
Yeah.
Bonda said, what did he
Yeah.
say to us? N'Golo Kante.
Yeah.
He said N'Golo Kante next to Pogba,
Yeah.
United would have run the show.
Look at the World Cup.
Yeah. And he's not wrong.
Yeah.
And obviously, he's been in and around these boys. He's French. He was a former French international, right?
And this is what I was going on to. The ideal partner would have been Ogati as well.
Yeah, someone to do the
Very well.
Yeah. Well, that's what Vidal was doing
Yeah,
either.
exactly. In that Patrice Evra stuff, and I keep mentioning it, Evra even said it. Massimo Allegri, he goes, some games I didn't want to start Pogba, yeah, but I knew he would make a massive difference. He was unplayable. He goes, I didn't want to.
He's got that moment of magic in him.
He goes, I didn't want to start him in some games because we had the players and everything. And some games you don't need some certain players basically, but every game he started, he wanted to play him, give me a 10-10, and that's about it. It was a club, United, that failed Pogba. Rooney said it, Evra said it as well. Simple as.
It's the culture at the club that's failed
Yeah.
a lot of people. You know, they
Yeah.
failed Paul Pogba. They've there's that picture of Paul Pogba, Jadon Sancho, Cristiano Ronaldo, all walking onto the pitch, and it's like, how did that team not win the league? Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Varane, Marcus Rashford, you know, all these players, how did they not win the league? They were phenomenal players. Is it, you know, we know for a fact the culture at the club is just a mess. Hopefully we're seeing changes in that now, whereby people are being sold on. Staff members are being let go. We don't know what else is going on behind the scenes, but hopefully there's changes in there. And again, credit to Ineos if they do it. But the most important decision at any football club is the manager, right?
Yeah.
So you got to question them. Like, yeah, you can credit them on a summer window and stuff, but question the decision on the manager. You want fair enough, you're a Ten Hag in fan, whatever, cool. But they're not Ten Hag in. If they were Ten Hag in, he'd have a 3-year deal right now.
Yeah.
He'd have a 5-year deal right now. They went, so, you know, we're going to activate your 12-month extension, you're staying on. That's all they did. I mean, if you're Ten Hag out, then, again, they're not Ten Hag out because they didn't get very well. Personally, I think the FA Cup win changed a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think they thought he's gone. That's why they let the media run the stories they did. I know a lot of Man United fans got really annoyed about that, but look, people need to understand Man United news sells, negativity sells.
You know what it is? An FA Cup win shouldn't keep your job.
It shouldn't have changed anything.
It shouldn't keep your job.
It didn't change anything for Louis van Gaal.
Look at Woodward. He sacked Van Gaal straight away.
Yeah.
He was like, forget that, I'm bringing Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. It shouldn't have changed anything. I think it did, but I don't think it should have.
No, you know what it is? You know me, personally, I don't think it changed anything for Ineos. Ineos had other targets, number one targets.
Oh,
You know,
well,
because-
it was all over the press.
Because they said no,
They had no choice.
they were left with no other choice.
Yeah.
If they sacked Ten Hag, they would have been in a position to be like, okay, we've got no manager now. They've left, what do we do?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas they kept Ten Hag thinking, okay, you know what, we'll see. If they sacked Ten Hag, they would have got a lot of backlash from the fans, yeah, who would have said, okay, who are you going to replace him with? This is the thing. For Ineos, in a way, it's a safe bet to keep
Yeah,
Ten
it's a
Hag,
safer
to
bet.
keep the fans on side.
Yeah.
Yeah, to keep the fans on side. But they went with the wrong choice by keeping him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's
They
what it
bowed
is.
to the pressure.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And the thing is, look, again, we want our football team to do well. I'm sick and tired of watching shit football. I'm sick and tired of not being in the conversation for the league or not being in the Champions League or losing the Europa League final on flipping penalties. And shout out David De Gea, by the way, he saved a penalty the other day for Fiorentina. But even that, like, have you seen the way, like,
1-1 Chelsea and Palace.
who scored?
Eze,
Oh, baller.
second half.
I think, yeah. Oh, he's in my fantasy team. I think so. I don't know. But have you seen the way that the Fiorentina fans are treating De Gea?
Yeah.
They love him. The Napoli fans love McTominay. Like, compare that
Apparently,
to how our fans.
The latest starts up Anglia.
That's it. Next to Martinez, then. That'd be interesting. But it's, you know what it is. The situation's a mess.
Apparently, Ahmad's benched.
Ooh, controversial. Anthony, maybe.
I don't know.
Well, it's either Anthony or Garnacho. Who's this from? Sam.
Well, what he's tweeted. What he's tweeted, and don't jump out my throat here. Ahmad, player of the month, scored last week, scored against Liverpool last season, and he's benched? Question mark. Make it make sense. Was Rashford's been terrible this season? The favouritism needs to be justified today. Otherwise, Ten Hag is heaping more pressure on himself.
In a way, I agree with everything you just said.
Yeah.
Because it goes back to...
Lineups are out.
That's it. Oh, let's go on. Go for
1
it.
second. I'll do Liverpool first.
Okay. And then
We'll talk about that.
Yeah. See, it was a good idea to record. Even though we're half asleep.
We've got Liverpool lineup.
Sky Sports have it. A bit early. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Just over. Oh yeah, kickoff's at 4, innit? It's not half
Liverpool's
one.
not coming through. 1 second.
Let's go through United. Well, while you do that, I don't know.
Flash score. 1 second. Okay, Liverpool. Damn. Right, give me a second.
Just read the names, bro.
So you got Alex, Trent.
Okay.
You got Van Dijk.
Hang on. Alison's in goal.
Yeah, Alisson.
Okay, there we go.
You got
right now.
Trent, Van Dijk, Konate, and Robertson.
Solid.
In midfield, you got the number 8. How you should say his name?
Szoboszlai.
Yeah, him.
Szoboszlai, yeah.
Alongside Graham Birch and McAllister.
Okay. Solid
And
three.
up front, you've got Diaz, Jota, and Salah.
Fuck the game. Should we just go out for some food? I don't want to watch it, bro. This is gonna be depressing.
You know what? You might be impressed with the United lineup.
Go on. Let's hear it.
So you got Mazraoui.
Hang on, Onana in goal.
Yeah, Onana in
Okay.
goal. I don't care who's goal.
It makes a difference, man. Trust me.
Mazraoui, Dele,
Okay.
Martinez,
Okay.
and Dalot.
Yeah, decent. Yeah. What I'd expect really is a back
Yeah.
four.
You've got Casemiro, Menu, and Fernandez.
Okay.
I'm going with the 4-3-3 basically.
Yeah. Casemiro starting confuses me, but I guess Ugate's not ready.
Yeah. Probably rested. And up front you've got Garnacho, Zerski, and Rashford.
I don't know. Is it going to turn into that flipping bollocks that we had last weekend when we go forward and there's 2 false nines in Bruno and Xerxes?
No, I don't think so.
Or is it going to be
I don't
Bruno's
think
the 10, Xerxes up front, get him the ball?
Do you want my opinion?
Go on.
I think this is probably one of Ten Hag's best lineup that he could have put out in terms of formation.
Is it a 4-3-3?
I don't know. It could be a 4-2-3-1. We don't know.
Yeah, Casemiro, Manu, Bruno, yeah.
we needed Dilip to start. We needed
I agree with that.
Zeski to start. Garnacho over Ahmad, I'm not too sure, but probably last game.
Garnacho, like, I'm on Rashford over anyone, I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
I
know.
understand that Rashford's got a good record against the Big Six.
But in terms of lineup wise, the players that he's picked, he's done well.
Yeah, you can't.
He's done well.
And obviously, look, we don't know what happens in training.
Yeah.
On paper, it looks like a good lineup. Liverpool's looks solid.
So
Is Chiesa on the bench, by the way? For Liverpool?
no, he's unregistered.
Yeah, he'll be registered, but he won't be ready.
No.
No, they'll have to be registered.
No,
If they're not registered, they can't play in the league.
No,
at
it
all.
came on the LFC website that he's not registered.
Ah,
Yeah.
how did he?
Even Ugarte, he said on the website that he's
So they
subject
won't,
to
yes.
probably.
Okay, so they're not registered for this weekend.
Yeah.
That's weird. Thought they would have got him done straight away. That's odd, man. That's a really odd one.
No, apparently Chiesa's out for injury.
So he signed and he got injured. Or he was injured and he got signed.
Probably injured or something.
Yeah. But look, you know what? If hearing that, I'm slightly more confident.
You was when I read the lineup out, you was a bit like, what's happened?
I'm still like that. I just don't think it's going to be 4-0 Liverpool.
But then you
anymore.
just said you're confident, so why is it?
No. Hear me out. I'm confident in the fact that it's not going to be 4-0 Liverpool anymore. It's going to be 2-1 Liverpool. I still think Liverpool are going to win. I don't know. Look, I could be completely wrong, but we could win 3-0. Do you know what I mean? But I just don't see it. I think you're right. Tactically, it's probably the best thing he could have done. Let's just hope Xerxes doesn't get his knee in the way of any goals or anything. Let's hope Rashford turns up. And let's hope Casemiro turns up, because that's the most important one. Because if he doesn't turn up, you're screwed.
Yeah.
The whole shape falls apart.
Yeah.
And that was a big worry. That's why, we went out and got Ugarte. That's why, obviously, they got the kid, that Sekou Kone, is like a long-term replacement. I don't know. Again, I'm not on the inside here, but it is what it is. But what are you saying?
What?
Prediction-wise?
I think we'll lose. I said it before the game, we'll lose.
But here in the lineups, how do you feel?
We'll still lose.
Bearing in mind, I went with 4-0.
He's
and then
made,
went
you know what it
2-1.
is? You know what it is? He's made the correct decision in starting Zeski and Delay. Yeah.
Well, I think De Ligt had to start.
Yeah, but the Zeski had to start as well. If Zeski starts, there is no two false nines. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Because Zeski can play as a false nine striker on left or right. Yeah? That's the thing.
I think now that he's starting, he's going to be the out-and-out 9.
Exactly.
If he's a false 9 and he's starting,
Exactly, yeah.
I'm then going to be questioning tactics again.
Yeah. If once Zeski starts, Bruno drops back to number 10. That's how it is.
Yeah. Or he drops back to, and you have 2 8s and a 6.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But without Zeski, everything messed up. There's no balance, basically, that's what I'm saying.
Raul Gonzalez. That G-Wagon. Raul G.
Oh, shit.
Raul Gonzalez to Man United confirmed.
But this is the thing, look, balance-wise, everything is a correct lineup. Let's see how it is. But I said it before, a few days ago, I said it today, I think we're still going to lose. I think Liverpool and Slot are still going to be too strong. I hope we do get a goal to break that little Liverpool deadlock. But you know what, deep down,
Give a scoreline, go on.
I hope, okay.
Go on, lad.
I'm just thinking,
Well, put it this way. Before we had all the team news, the other day I was saying 4-0. Now I've gone to 2-1. Again, I don't think we're going to win. I'm just that tiny bit more confident that it's not going to be as embarrassing. I think you said 3-0, innit?
I didn't give no predictions. Scoreline.
No, when we chatted to Chippy and them like yesterday.
I didn't say 3-0.
Oh, I thought you gave a score.
No, I didn't give a score. I just said we lose.
Go on, what are you thinking?
Number-wise, I don't know. I think we're just going to lose.
But do you think it's going to be close?
I don't know.
Or do you think we're going to get battered?
We're just going to lose. But if I was to keep down in United win, it'll be about 1 goal.
Yeah, I think if we win, it's close.
Yeah.
But again, let's hope for a good game. Let's hope for 3 points. And I guess we'll catch you boys on the next one. Peace out.